Hello, LinkedIn Network. Today I'm here because I want to share with you my capstone project, which I'm doing to my engineering degree. And the reason why I'm speaking in English is because I want this video to reach more people and cross barriers. So let's dive in. So, hello guys, here I am in my MetaQuest 3 camera and I want to show to you my project here. I was working in the last couple months and this big guy here will be my capstone project of my engineering degree. For who don't know, I do industrial automation engineering and my capstone project will be a augmented reality application or a extended reality application which can communicate with a real plant. In this case, this plant here is a academical version of a water level control. So the goal of this plant is to control the water level in these three tanks here simultaneously. So I can do many approaches here to do that. And the approach that I will show to you today is the PID, the most common of them. So what is that? I have this water tank here, which is my reservatory. I don't know this word in English, sorry. Is a place which I can use the water through these two pumps here. And with that, I can control the water level represented to this plant, to this plane here. And as far as the water increase in a specific tank, this system here together. This is a stick linked to a potentiometer here, and I am getting this potentiometer value through these wires here, and it goes to my ESP32 board here. Okay, I'm using a 12 volts battery here, my power supply, and let's turn it on. So first I will open my augmented reality application, which I did using Unity and Meta XR SDK. So look at it. If I look to my left hand, this menu here appears towards me and I can do some nice things here. First of all, let's press the icon here and let's press the manual render here. It's everything in Portuguese, but in the future I will translate my entire application to English to make possible international user to use it and learn this process from it. I don't know what will be the possible uses of this application, but I'm sure that will be many cases of usage of this. So let's press it at first. As you can see, now I have a virtual representation of my real plant. I can grab it with my hand. I can increase the size of it with my two hands. I can put in a nice way to look up everything. Alright, so what is that? First, I will connect with the server. In this second icon here, I can press the Firebase approach. My real plants are connected to the internet through the ESP32, which is one of the big points and one of the big advantages to use the ESP32, which allows me with a low cost have a IoT system. So right now, as you can see with this graph here, I can see my set point, which is the value that I want the water to reach. The set point is the green icon here. My MV, which is the power of the power applied to the bomb, is 100. Right now it's not working because I need to turn on my battery. 1 second. And my process variable, which is my real-time value of my water level here, it's 0. Yeah, it's 0 because the system is not working right now. But if I force the water level with my finger, my virtual twin of the plant is working together, using of course the Firebase system. I can also see the error here with this red bar and the set point is represented to this green little cube here. So I can put it in 100% and it goes also to 100%. And of course that I can see everything happening in the chart. I can just use this little red cable here and put here. Alright, now it's working. The 100% power applied through my manipulated variable is working to the bomb, and now the water level is increasing, and my virtual representation is representing the same behavior of my real plant. As you can see, the water level is increasing, the red bar, which represents the error, is decreasing because I am reaching the set point nicely. I also can see this in this graph here. My process variable is reaching my set point, which is my green line, and my error is decreasing to the 0. Now I could reach the set point with my real water level. So right now my manipulated variable is decreasing because I do not need the maximum power of my bomb to keep this value here working, and my system achieved the long regime period behavior. I'm not sure if this term is like this in English, but that's it. You got me. So here I have my entire system working. I can pick it up, I can increase the size of it, I can put it small. I can see some additional information here, the description of the item, the function of the item in my project. Sorry, because it's everything in Portuguese. I can see also the real-time variables represented for the GPIOs. For example, the process variable, if I click on it, I can see I'm using the 34. That's right. If I pick it up, you can see here, I'm using the D34 pin. If I go to my real ESP32, that's it. It's represented to this green cable here, or this green wire here. So it's working nicely. Right now I will make a small change right now. I will remove all my augmented reality environment. I will look to my QR code, which serves as a anchor to my application. Now I can make a new positioning using the QR code as a auxiliary element here. I will render everything, and so as you can see, the control is happening nicely. I do not have a considered error here happening. The error is around 0. And let's make a small change. We'll change my set point. But first I will show to you the script running on my Arduino IDE simultaneously. I can see in the console the values here. The set point is 70 fixed, and my process variable is very next to this value. Alright. My Arduino script is also connected to the Firebase. So if I change the set point to new value, let's 30. Oh, 30. Apply. Now as you can see, I made a new error in the system, but now the bomb is turned off. So naturally the water flow will go back to the first water tank. The error is decreasing nicely. I can also see this in the graph. The process variable is decreasing to my set point, and when it goes next to it, my bomb will turn on again. My manipulated variable is increasing to make possible the water flow go back. Alright, it's working. The PID control is working very nice. If you see it here, I also changed the set point value here in the console because my Arduino script is also linked to my Firebase server. I can see it more clear now. I can change the transparency of the elements. Nice. Let's make a new control here. We'll put the set point to, let's say, 65. Let's apply it. Now a new error was applied to the system, and right now the water is increasing again because I increased it to the power of the water bomb. Let's turn on the water again, and that's it. You can see that the virtual representation is following nicely the real one. That's it for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I opened your mind about the possibilities of the Industry 4.0, I guess, and the IoT possibilities, and talking in a more generic way, I can say that the engineering role is related to many topics. As you can see, I developed a entire XR application from scratch, and I made a representation of a virtual twin here with a very nice representation. This can be used for training, can be used for education, can be used for real industrial applications in various ways. And this is just the top of the iceberg. I can make many applications, many use cases with this. And that's it for now. Thanks for your attention, and see you again in the next update of this project.